Mr. Pradeep Behera, Senior Area Manager and next, I would like to request Professor Organised to hand over the memento to Mr. Lalendra, Area Manager handling the maintenance. Professor to hand over the memento of the to Mr. Lalendra, Narendranath, Assistant Manager, Engineering Services. Well, now I'd like to request our respected Principal Sir, Professor to speak a few words on this occasion.
So, good morning. Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Mantu, General Manager, Tata Steel HMC Division. See, another distinguished resource person from the same organization, Tata Steel. The name and designation are visible and not repeating. Our very own Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Professor Gautam Bose, Professor Vikas Vapari, Professor Bolram De, other faculty members, staffs, and students of mechanical engineering from the just going through your face composition. I believe that most of you are from the third year. So by virtue of one normal class load, I used to take your classes for both the batches. So it will be easier for me to address you people. The Department of Mechanical Engineering has long tradition of holding different type of events continuously. Some prestigious events which were organized over the last couple of years. There is the Auto AICT sponsored faculty development programs, some seminars, webinars, other faculty development programs, workshops, and of course, which is the most distinguishing part is that lecture or the speeches by the industry people. In the today's context, it is extremely important that academia and the industry should not be isolated. Rather, there should be a wholehearted attempt that these two different wings as such should come close together for their mutual benefits. Unlike other conventional education systems, the engineering BTech program which you all are pursuing, it is basically professional programs. So professional programs objective is that after completion of your stipulated period, that is a 4 year period, you are supposed to join industries as a part of your professional career. So to address the need of the industry after joining, you have to work or you have to manifest your potential as far as your knowledge and skill set that you have developed or inculcated by virtue of your course curriculum or your college days. You'll be able to or readily you'll be able to implement in tune with the requirements of that particular industry for which you are working. Now, quite often it happens that there remains a gap between the academic and the industries. Whatever the way or the methodology or the pedagogy that we follow, developing certain course curriculum, we keep on modifying to cover the different aspects. The emerging aspects or emerging concepts or developments are also gradually put into the system so that students also remain updated, and with those inputs they will join the industries. But in addition to your basic knowledge and skill, which are also play very crucial role in the industry, some your mindset, your ability, how you can map your knowledge and the skill set that you have gained over your college program, you ought to or you need to implement or apply in your respective work domain. There lies the gap, and that is one of the major impediment why our young people are finding it difficult to break through in the interview. because they are not in a position to satisfy the questions to suit the requirement or to justify their candidature. So the time is right, and in the current days, under the extreme competitive scenarios, we cannot afford the luxury, or the industry rather cannot afford the luxury of imparting very extensive training over 1 year or 6 months. So they want ready to serve engineers. That means within joining after within maybe maximum say one fortnight or 1 month, you have to showcase or you have to exhibit your knowledge and skill in your output so that industries are benefited where you are joined. But this gap between the industry and the academia cannot be bridged overnight or simply by giving some certain amount of theoretical inputs. So that is why this sorts of interaction, the speech or the lecture by the industry people who have whatever vast expertise in the different work domain. Just now, Mr. Patra was talking about the two resource persons we do have who have got a very vast experience in the domain of civil engineering and hydraulic systems. These hydraulic systems, you scan your syllabus, you'll find your C4 papers, one maybe of the power of your electrics, power hydraulic, or fluid power system perhaps. But it has got a very immense potential and immense applications in the real life mechanical engineering industrial domain. So by interacting with this resource person, you can have their experience, the knowledge gap, what or how you want to or you should mold your knowledge, mold your attitude, and how you will develop one mindset towards self-learning so that you can have a maximum level of your knowledge and the skill set which will be extremely beneficial for your industrial life. And as far as the Tata Steel is concerned, this is not a very isolated program, particularly thanks to the extension meted out or offered by Mr. Mantu Patra. We have got a very long association with the Tata Steel HFC division of Haldia. On several earlier occasions, he used to come over here. He had shared his knowledge, shared his experience. What is the current day's need? What is the current day's expectation from the industry standpoint? Those are the things he had delivered. I can recall maybe 6 or 7 months back, they had spontaneously approached us that they would like to share their thought or their requirement on a very emerging topic, that is the sustainability, if I am not wrong. So this is another similar platform where you will get ample opportunity to discuss or to go through the speeches of those people having the vast varieties of experience. And during this lecture session or the interaction session, try to be interactive, don't be a passive listener, so that if any question arises in your mind, you can ask and you can bridge those gaps so that you will be one step ahead as far as your tuning or is concerned towards the industrial atmosphere or the industrial environment. And Tata Steel, and you know that what are the current days requirements which the budding engineers are supposed to perform. And keeping that in mind, you know that our department has got a prestigious NBA accreditation in the Tier 1 category, and our entire activities, our endeavor are channelized or focused towards the attainment of all the 12 POs I mentioned over here, from PO 1 to PO 12. Now the thing is that if you go to the 6 towards the 12, those are the things which also we need to focus. Quite often it remains unaddressed. That is your self-learning, your lifelong learning, teamwork, communication, ethical aspect, environmental aspect, sustainability. And one thing which is exclusively my point of view, I believe that industry people will support or will endorse my views, and for which the Tata Group of Industries has a pioneering credential, that is the corporate social responsibility. You know that there are several business wings where Tata has not put their feet, whether it is aviation, whether it is automobile, whether it is steel, whether it is engineering, whether it is consultant service, whether it is software, lot of more. But their invaluable credential lies on the credibility they have been able to establish as far as the human values and societal aspect, that is unparalleled. So with these few words, I believe that this particular lecture session of the interactive session which has been arranged by our Department of Mechanical Engineering, which will be a wonderful experience for all of us, particularly for the students. And at the end of this program, we will be much more enriched, and there will be a lot of value input. And with these inputs in mind, you in the coming days, you channelize your endeavor as far as your normal classes, projects, sessional, labs, whatever is considered, that how you can invite those 12 attributes, and accordingly you can make yourself more employable, and you will have a better potential to get to your successful professional career. I believe that once again it is an extremely wonderful and completely new what is called experience. So, on the core of my heart, not as a principal but as a faculty member of this particular department, for which I have got a last 23 years of my association, I warmly congratulate and convey my sincere regards and thanks to the Mr. Mantu and their team to extend their hands in educating our students in the favor of the industry. I wish all success of this particular program. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable speech pertaining to bridging the gap between academia and industry. Now, we would like to request our respected head of the department, Professor Kumar, to say a few words on this occasion.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Great. Mechanical department is very vibrant, you know. So this noise, this vibration actually proves all that. Respected Professor Dr. Tarun Kanti Jana, our principal sir, Mr. Mantu Patra, General Manager, Tata Steel, HMC Division, Haldia, Mr. Lalendra, Mr. Narendranath and Mr. Pradeep Kumar Behera, Professor Vikas Bapadi, all the faculty members, Professor Bodamde, Devasita Sudhikari, and my dear students, welcome you all to this wonderful session of Industry Institute Interact. Guys, you have been admitted to an institute which is a professional institute giving the opportunity to become professionals. Right? You have joined over here to become a professional person, to join an industry. So, you are our product which we give to the industry people. Right? Our objective, you come as a raw material, we transform you into an usable product which the industry people take it. So I have brought the industry to our place to interact with you, to have a vis-a-vis discussion, to understand what are their needs and what are their thinkings like. What is the environment in an industry? We provide you training, vocational training, internship training to industry. To have a flavor what the culture is like, what the environment is like in industry. So that after passing out, after 4 years, you will be compatible with the industry, in sync with the industry. Okay. So, our objective is to provide you training and placement. And for the last 4 years, we have been doing this 100% placement in mechanical. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And we will be continuing with the journey henceforth. For that, I am very much grateful to Mr. Mantu Patra. He has been with us, he has been in association with us for a long time. Whenever we are in need, he is there. Okay, so in spite of his busy schedule, he has given his time along with his team members to have a wonderful session, interact with you, clear your doubts, whatever your queries are. Okay, so it will be a wonderful session for you. Okay, so we are very thankful to the Tata Steel, to Mr. Mantu Patra, and let's believe that this session will be helpful to one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring words. Now, I'd like to request Mr. Mantu Patra, General Manager, Tata Steel, subject matter.
Good morning
Very good morning, sir.
from last bench. Good morning. Good morning, sir. So respected Professor Torun Kanti Jana, uh, respected Professor Gautam Bose, respected other faculty members, staff, and all my dear students. So this is a very good opportunity for us from Tata Steel to get such platform to interact with you people. And earlier also we have done this. So we had a thought that how our officers can share some technical knowledge based on their experience in the field last couple of years. So I have called Lalendra and Narendranath and Pradeep, so they will uh, just share some technical knowledge with you people here, and I am sure that it will be interactive and it will be helpful for your future as well. See, today we discuss about this knowledge sharing session, and Tata Steel believe this knowledge sharing session. Why? Because we believe that knowledge is the power. Without knowledge, nothing can go forward. So knowledge is the core thing, and that from core thing, if this knowledge is not adequately equipped, so then people cannot move forward. And that is why Tata Steel is trying that through our this CSR program, how we can do something, add something value in this aspect with institutes, technical institutes, schools, colleges. So across all locations of India as well as outside, Tata Steel, different organizations doing these things. And this March month is very important for us. Why? Because 3rd March was the birthday of Jane Tata, and that is why this March month we celebrate lot of things, and this is also one part of activity that how we can extend our this technical understanding, technical knowledge to the people whom it is required. So I'll say about this knowledge. Uh, it is very important for this group. Why? Already principals have explained and Professor Gautam explained that all the industries today they believe that at the entry level the students are coming, uh, they should have some ready-made background. Ready-made background means not like that they cannot spare say 1 year, 2 year on training perspective. So they should have some fundamental skills clear as well as they should have some touch with industries so that maybe after 1 month or after 2 months, so they can contribute something for the industry. So that is why this concept is coming that what principals have explained that technical institutes and industry cannot be separate. So somewhere merging is required. So that phase is going on, and country like India, where growth rate every year around 6 to 7%, and maybe another 100 years the same growth rate will go on. So where all the industries require this type of students at the entry level so that immediately they can get some benefit. And at the same time, it is something win-win situation for you also. So this is a very good platform. So you do lot of interaction with Lalendra and Narendranath. They will share some technical knowledges with you, and whatever questions comes in your mind, please ask. Get the full benefit. Not only that, if anything extra questions comes in your mind, it has not completed in this session, so you can keep their number also, you can ask them, you can mail them, they will respond. Okay, so that I can ensure that whatever clarification you required on this technical subject, so they can clarify onwards also. So I'm very much sure that, as Professor Gautam already explained, that your 100% every year this mechanical team is getting absorbed 100%. It indicates that the entire institute is preparing that way, so that it is very much lucrative for all the industries, and that is why it is possible. And I am sure onwards you all will get the best opportunity, and keep uh, keep learning, and keep in touch with the industries, the faculties. I am sure that other than Tata Steel, other industries also touching or coming to this platform to educate you people. So take all the advantage, and all the best wishes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring speech. Now we will be proceeding for the technical. Proceeding for the technical session. The first session will be on in situ pipe construction, fundamentals of cast by Mr. Narendranath.
I did my engineering from NIT Durgapur in 2019, and after that I joined Lalendra as a graduate engineer, and there I worked around 3.5 years in Bangladesh. Basically, it was a big project, and after that I joined Tata Steel, and here around 2.5 years I have already completed. So overall, I am having 6 years of experience, and जैसे कि सर पता है यहाँ पे most of the students are in from mechanical background. So I think and my syllabus is civil engineering. So maybe ये जो topic है आप लोगों को थोड़ा boring लगे, और that's why कि academic वाला part जो है हम कम रखते हैं, और जो practical वाला part है वो ज़्यादा रखते हैं कि आप लोगों को ये interactive लगे. तो मेरा जो टॉपिक ऑफ डिस्कशन है ये जो फाइलिंग है, फाइलिंग के रिलेटेड है. तो ये चालू कर रहा हूँ. तो लोड का बारे में सबको मोटा मोटी पता ही है. सेकेंड ईयर से हम लोगों को लोड का बारे में पढ़ाया जाता है. लोड क्या है, लोड कैसे एक्ट करता है. और मेरे बाद ललेंद्र सर आप लोगों को लोड, शियर फोर्स, बेंडिंग मूवमेंट, वो टॉपिक पे डिस्कशन देंगे. तो लोड पे मैं ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. तो लोड पे हम लोग देखे हैं जो लोड कैसे कैसे लोड एक्ट करता है. कोई भी मटेरियल हो, कोई भी एलिमेंट हो, स्ट्रक्चर हो. तो एक टेंसाइल फोर्स जो होता है वो टेंसाइल लोड जो देता है, उसमें क्या होता है, मटेरियल